The ego is an enemy to your success. Let me explain. See, your ego is only concerned with survival. That's the purpose of the ego. It operates in this reality third dimension as survival. That's the only thing it's concerned with, keeping you safe. It doesn't care about you being successful, happy, joyous, peace. It don't care about none of that. It is a program that its own operating system is to safety. And you can be miserable in safety. You can be homeless and safe. You can be heartbroken and safe. You can be poor and safe. Surviving is still safe. So this is why your ego will sabotage your thoughts, your mind. It's not just about you thinking you know it all. Your ego is much more complex than that. That's the surface level. But your ego mind is the mind that when you want to take a leap to do something great, it sabotages your thoughts with negativity. When you want to speak up for yourself or try a different route, your ego's, oh, don't do that. No, we comfortable here. Stay. This job is good for us. Why are you going to mess up a good thing? When you want to take a leap on a business decision and you feel this tug saying, oh, you're going to ruin this. That's your ego. That's your ego mind whispering in your ear. Why? Because your ego loves routines. Your ego loves cycles. Your ego loves you in a loop. Long as you in the loop, it can manage it. Think about it like this. When you put your kid in a playpen, you putting it in there because it's safe. It's a orchestrated small area where you can control. You got free. The baby has free run all he want in this playpen. It's toys in there to distract him, but he doesn't have access throughout the house or wherever yet. It's a constructed system that keeps you comfortable with their safety. When a baby say, oh, I want to get out and run around, you say, no, it's too much you can get into. So for your safety, I'm going to keep you in this playpen, giving you the illusion of freedom, but it's not. That's the same thing your ego does to you in your life and your dreams. It keeps you in a loop, constantly going through the same routines of fussing with your girls, with your friends, fussing with your boss. All these things orchestrated to keep you from expanding your mind to your goals and your mission. As long as you in this loop, your ego is comfortable because it knows what's going to happen. It sees what's going to happen. It orchestrates these frustration things to keep you from wondering what I can do more in life. It's a constant loop. If you really pay attention to the patterns of your life, you'll notice it runs on a loop. That is universal law. Everything moves in cycles. So when you're constantly in situations where, damn, it seems like I always around this time fussing with my boss, or a bill randomly pops up just when I got money saved just to try to make a move. Or, yeah, like I was saying, I got cut off a little bit. But like when you trying to do something and all of a sudden a bill pops up. They may seem random, but they not. Because if you go over your life, you'll notice every time. This is why people say, I take one step forward, two steps back. That's a real thing because that is you. You are in control of your whole reality. That is the ego mind at work. It doesn't like you to expand. Your ego loves you in the constant loop where it can control you. So long as you stay in this constant loop, I can manage your life and your safety. I don't care about you being successful and happy. That's not my job. My job is survival. So when you start having these grand ideas about doing something amazing, I can't manage that because I can't see past that. I don't know what imagination is. So I'm going to keep you where I can control you. This is how your ego mind orchestrates your life. And people don't understand that. Your ego doesn't understand anything other than what it can see. So when you have dreams and goals, that's in the unseen. That's in the imagination. That's where you create. Your ego mind doesn't know that. It only knows what's in front of me. What's in front of me is these bills, this girl, this situation, this job, and I'm gonna keep you in this space where I can manage it. So you have to constantly fight these beliefs that was put upon you as a kid. This where these beliefs from. This is what your ego mind birth came from. These ideas that were learned from your parents, your family, whatever you were around in your early years imprints your mind. This is why you have some kids that they were around positive information. They saw successful people. They saw people learning and growing. So if you follow them as they get old, they become wildly successful because that's all they know. Their mind works in reverse. They only see solutions and opportunities and growth. Whereas most of us saw negativity, letdown. So you have to constantly break that part of your mind, and then your world opens up. Everybody goes in it backwards. You think you can force things to change, and then you will feel better about it. No, you have to feel it first. That gives you the power to go out and make it happen. You can't go out and make it happen when your mind is telling you you can't do it. It's going to snatch you right back in the loop every time. Every time you get to that point when you're ready to make that leap, something will snatch your life right back to that loop. If you pay attention, this is why awareness is important. It's not about being intelligent. It's not about being sharp. It's not about knowing more than anybody. It's about awareness. It's about having the awareness to understand what's going on. This is why you have to be able to pay attention to your life and your thoughts. They say human beings have anywhere from 6,000 to 60,000 thoughts a day. And most of those are in the unconscious part of your mind. You don't even know the program that's running in the background of your mind. So if you're not feeding yourself positivity, see, your conscious mind is only 10%. Your subconscious is 90 to 95%. So the 10% of you saying positive, oh, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do this, that's 10%. That's a drop in a bucket. Your subconscious is an ocean. Your conscious mind is a water bottle. That has, like, you have to create this deep belief deep in your subconscious for you to change anything. And when your life changed, then you know your thoughts change. Because your thoughts have to change first for you to see it in your life.